mean, he has so many pills. I mean, you just don't accumulate 6,000 oxycodones from a prescription where you broke your arm. You don't accumulate 7, 8 kilos of meth. I mean, I don't know what he was getting in this part of the relationship. Maybe just not arrested.
Well, I mean, it could be. Let's see. Not right now. Okay, yes. Okay, so I just Googled it. This is just an AI answer, but it says yes, career or long-term informants are paid by the DEA for providing information and assisting in narcotics investigations, with some earning substantial amounts over time. I told you, I knew it. I knew it.
So he definitely was a career.
Yes, payments are based on the scope and impact of the information provided, with mechanisms in place for large payments and increased scrutiny for significant sums, according to the Department of Justice Office of the Inspector General. Um, for information and assistance, how informants are paid. Informants are compensated for providing narcotics related information and actively assisting DEA agents in their investigations. I want to know, I want to see that pay ledger. I want to see the pay ledger. Payments can differ significantly, with some informants receiving substantial sums over many years, while others may be paid less frequently for specific pieces of information. Examples of large payments: past cases show informants receiving millions of dollars. I told you, I knew it. Millions of dollars over several years for their work, with some being described as career informants. I think we can classify him as a career.
Well, and look at what he had. What kind of, who was he informing on where he was able to have this much stuff in a
This much
jail cell?
power.
What type of person was he informing on that they decided to look over him?
Exactly. And look here, this tells us oversight and authorization of payments. Internal policies. The DEA has policies and oversight mechanisms to manage informant payments. So that means it went up the chain. It wasn't just the low level screwing this up. This went all the way up through, because they're not just going to pay anybody. They're going to be they're going to scrutinize who they're paying, especially how much they're paying. And if it's big money, they're going to do their research. They're going to know who they're giving this money to. I mean, come on. Approval for large
She froze up. We're doing well. Somebody else's chat froze up. I read earlier where somebody is asking if I had a three-legged dog. Yes, I have a white three-legged dog. I don't know if you've seen me walking in Whitesburg. Who was it that saw me with it? Um, she stayed at my mom's all week, and I went and picked her up. I met her near the Phelps exit. I'm from Pikeville. Everybody's talking. I'm sorry to hear about your daughter that got victimized. I believe it's Jughead. I've been trying to follow along with the chats. That's horrible. Nobody should be a victim. You should be able to protect yourself too. I hate that happened to her. I hope that justice was received on the end of the person that hurt her. I'm not reading all these chats really fast, so I don't know. I'm sure that there's been an update in the chats, but I was reading about how I believe it was Jughead said something horrible happened to his daughter. Um, in the chats.
Oh,
It was somebody, but I hate to read that, but I hope that whoever caused that harm, justice was brought.
yeah. Yeah.